Welcome to MalonePioneers.com. I'm Clint Scroggs, the voice of the Malone Pioneers, and as we get set for the 2013 college football season, we're talking with the head coach of the Pioneers, Eric Heyman, and as we always say, it seems like the season comes around whether you're ready or not, and I'm assuming that you guys are ready.
Yeah, I think we're ready. I think we're geared to go, and I think the players are ready to go. They've worked really hard, and they've enjoyed their summer. But our communication through the summer, as they've texted me and so forth, you can tell there's an eagerness.
First season in the GLIAC last year. Talk a little bit about that and how it met or exceeded your expectations as far as a conference.
Well, I mean, I think that there was no surprises in the talent level. I mean, we knew that every team was going to be considerably more talented than the conference that came from. But there's things that we were pleased with and things that we weren't pleased with. And so the key for us would be, to continue to acclimate our talent towards that level and just to execute our own deal. And so a lot of our success will be due to what we do, not what they do. And so as we continue to execute on offense, executes on defense and special teams, then it allows our opportunity for success to be greater.
Well, talking about offense and defense, as you have been here, you've been working toward getting the offense the way you want it, the style you want to play, the coaching staff in place, and the players as well. Talk about where you are as far as that progression.
Well, I think this year you're going to see the offense that we've wanted to run. I think Coach Penner's been here for a couple of years. We're going to have, for the first time I've been here, upperclassmen quarterbacks. We just have a lot of returners, and so we've had the fall and then the spring, and now another fall camp, and then the fall to really work on the offense. So I think the offense that you'll see this year will really be the offense that we want to run for the years to come.
Is it a balanced type offense? Do you want to build off the pass or off the run? Which does it go?
Well, I think we want to establish a run, and then we do want to be balanced. I don't think we want to be one way 90% of the time, but I think good offenses are able to take what is given, and so we want to make sure that whatever they give us, we're taking. Now, to say that, you're always going to establish with a base and see if they're going to take it away, and then from there you go to A to B to C. And so I think that as far as our plan and our staff's understanding of what we're trying to do and our players' understanding of what we're trying to do, it's by far better than where we've been.
Well, sort of building off the offense, they struggled last year, and that meant your defense had to carry a pretty heavy load. How are you able to evaluate how good a defense is under those circumstances, and then leading into this season, how do you feel you are?
Well, I think we struggled in offense, defense, and probably special teams. So, I think the evaluation of the defense is, we have certain things that we're looking for that we, whether it be our effort, our attitude, our execution, and then the depth at different positions. Last year we had very little depth. We had a bunch of injuries up the middle. I think our top three nose guards went out for the season within the first two games, and so I think that there's not a really great measure of how good you're going to be when that position is gone. So this year we've got a lot of youth up front, which is, they're going to have to cut their teeth, but we're very excited about the future as they develop. I think they're GLIAC players. They're tall, lanky, and they're really motivated, and I think they're going to be very good players. But I think, Coach Kyle's done a great job, and we had a great spring, and we've simplified things, and hopefully the offense will be in a spot this year where the defense doesn't have to play as many reps.
Talking about the new players that are coming in this year, as far as your system, the way you want to play the game, the way you want people to approach the game and approach the program on and off the field, talk about how the progress has been there.
Well, once you finish a season and you look at who you're going to lose, and then you looked at how you matched up in a conference, then you set your goals and you're based off your evaluation. And so we went out to recruit. I think the biggest difference between the GLIAC and the places where we've come from is linemen. And so we know that both on offense and defense we had to increase our depth and increase our talent, and I feel like we really did that in a recruiting perspective. We were able to recruit the specific positions. We need a tackle like this. We want a guard like this. We want a quarterback like this. We want a receiver that does this. And so we were able to target people and find the greatest fit. I think recruiting is about fit more than anything. And so as we find the guys that fit Malone and Malone football and the university, that's where our team gets better and better.
You have a theme coming into this season, something that you really want to build upon?
Well, I think it's pretty interesting that our mascot is the Pioneers. And so I think there's no better mascot for us now because we're pioneering a program. As we develop a program, we're pioneering an acclimation into Division II and to the GLIAC Conference. So what we talk about is moving, and so move specifically, move fast, move strong, never settle, and or move first. And so when we think about that, as long in any situation, whether it be in academics, no matter whether you get an A or C or a D, that if you keep moving forward, or if you get a first down, or you had a turnover, that you keep moving forward, then you're gonna nothing's gonna be fatal, and nothing's final. And so we just keep failing or moving forward through this whole concept of moving. And so that's kind of what we do. And so as we develop, the individual players holistically, so spiritually, academically, from a character perspective, leadership, athletic, then I think we're moving forward, moving the program forward, moving each individual forward, and then moving the program forward.
That's a little bit about the upcoming Malone Pioneer football season. That's Eric Heyman, the head coach of the Pioneers. My name is Clint Scroggs. Thanks for joining us on MalonePioneers.com.